Hello, my name is Ernesto China. I work in the global product marketing team for Broadcom. I am specifically focused on VCF. And with me here today is Chris Tobias. He's the GM of Intel's global data center ISV team. Welcome, Chris. Thanks for joining me today.
Happy to be here, Ernesto. I'm looking forward to the discussion.
Awesome. Thank you all for joining us today to discuss how your next hardware refresh can fund the modernization of your data center, revolutionize IT operations, and include private AI at no additional cost. And so let's start off first by setting a little context. So let's get that going first. So Chris, I know you speak with a lot of mid-market commercial customers. Maybe you can give us an idea of what they talk about when they think of certain challenges they're running into today.
Yeah, great question, Ernesto. In an era in which speed is critical for customers' business, technology complexity continues to slow organizations down. There's definitely a need to simplify IT to support this increased business velocity. This can have more of an impact on mid-market customers who have fewer resources to address the problem.
Great. And Chris, is there anything else that customers need to take into consideration when they're actually looking at some of these challenges?
Another great question, Ernesto. Inconsistent IT operations continue to slow things down for customers. Technology, as you know, is increasing at a rapid pace. And roughly every 3 years, performance for the entire underlying hardware set is doubling. When combined with a new software innovation, there is a tremendous performance improvement. New AI, ML workloads are exploding, and it's become very complex for IT to support all these new workloads. Customers are looking to both of us for innovative solutions to support legacy and modern applications. And to make things worse, commercial customers have waited to modernize their infrastructure and refresh their hardware after the COVID era due to their limited IT budgets. So I think there's a big opportunity for everyone.
So Chris, now that we've talked a little bit about some of these challenges, what are some suggestions on how some of these customers can address them? What would be some of the ideas that you could put forward on how they could address those issues, challenges?
Yeah, Ernesto, customers must rethink how they architect their infrastructure to address these challenges. They need a platform with intelligent operations management that offers security and compliance. They need a solution to support today's new emerging workloads and scale with a company's budget. It also requires the performance needed to support AI ML workloads. That is why Intel is partnering with VMware to help our customers refresh their IT infrastructure with Intel's next generation servers and VMware's vSphere Foundation. Ernesto, can you provide details on how VMware vSphere Foundation benefits mid-market customers?
Yeah, definitely. So as you know, for some of you might have heard already, we introduced VMware vSphere Foundation. It's a new solution that's ideal for mid-market and smaller IT environments. It includes vSphere Enterprise Plus, it includes TKG, it includes vSAN, and it includes ARIA Suite Standard. So an integrated set of solutions that are set up to optimize a customer's private cloud environment. And so the way that it does this is by providing operational efficiency, agility, security, and workload performance all baked into that same solution. In the past, folks would have to buy pieces to do this. We've now included in one solution. And some of the feedback we get from customers as far as the type of benefits or gains they see up to 77% increase in operational efficiency. They see 20% reduction in the time to actually resolve issues, and then also a 5x or 5 times reduction in the relative downtime they see. So Chris, how do Intel's latest generation of servers, when you pair them up with vSphere Foundation, again, if a customer were to basically do not only the renewal of the software, but also pair it up with the refresh of the hardware, what kind of additional benefits could customers see?
Yeah. Customers want to hit the ground running with all that wonderful integration and simplicity you just described to drive their IT transformation. So on the hardware side, customers want to save on data center footprint, space, cooling, power, and server racks. This implies fewer hardware and fewer software licenses, translating up to a 38% less power, 70% less floor space, and 57% lower fleet TCO. If customers include the software license savings, the ROI break-even point could be reached within 5 months.
It's impressive.
With a 3.5x consolidation ratio, you'll need up to 70% fewer hosts from 10 servers to 3 servers using the Xeon 4116 to the 5420 Plus. When customers add vSAN, customers will get up to 620% high performance compared to the first-gen Xeon Scalable processors. With the latest express storage architecture, customers will experience a software improvement at a consolidation ratio of up to 10 to 1.
So actually, that goes back to the title. Basically, being able to pay for your modernization, optimizing your IT environment, and then get that private AI, all for the, when you actually use your refresh, you can actually pay for that. So again, some great benefits there. So now that we've shared the benefits of the solution, Chris, who would you identify as kind of the ideal customer for being able to take advantage of the solution?
Yeah, so for sure, any customers on Gen 1 or Gen 2 Intel Xeon Scalable processors servers will benefit and should consider refreshing and renewing their infrastructures with Intel and VMware. We have a value modeler from VMware, and there's a TCO tool from Intel to help customers look at and assess the value of their investment. At the very least, customers should contact their partners to understand the ROI benefits. From some of our analysis, the break-even point is less than 6 months for those moving to this new solution. Some of those use cases include data center consolidation, automation, AI ML workloads, and providing self-service access to developers.
Perfect. I mean, it's some very compelling benefits for customers that basically try to marry these two together where possible. Thank you, Chris, for partnering with VMware on this joint solution. We believe that this will greatly benefit our commercial customers as they contemplate when to renew to the newest vSphere Foundation software and refresh to the latest servers based on the latest Intel Gen 4 and Gen 5 processors. There is definitely a lot of savings to be had.
Yes, and thank you, Ernesto. VMware and Intel have been partners for over 20 years, delivering joint solutions for our mutual customers. We look forward to many more years together of partnerships.